Welcome back to JC Motor Garage. So today, another video on the RSX. We're going to put a double din stereo in the RSX. I'll show you what it has now, and I'll show you what I bought, and we'll install it, hook it up, and see how much better it looks. So let's do it. Alright, so I bought a flip it around here so I can see. So I bought a Boss Audio 6.7 inch. It has an Android Audio, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, DVD player. It's got everything on this radio. I know it's a Boss, but I didn't want to put nothing too expensive in here. It's my daughter's first car and she wants a backup camera. So I ordered this and it came with a backup camera. So I'll do a review on this. It doesn't come with a CD right there, but it's got pretty much everything else. Front and rear view camera, touch screen, digital LCD, USB charging, USB. It's got everything, MP3 audio. So it's a 6.7 inch screen right now. I got the double din or the single din Sony radio in here that I was driving, and it was fine for me. And it also comes with the microphone right up there, so we'll be hooking that up. We'll probably just leave that one installed and then just take it out of here and just plug it up, since it's already plugged in. Why rewire it all the way up there and all the way down here and all underneath there when we could just plug it in here? It's the same millimeter, 3.5 millimeter plug for that. So let's get this radio out and let's get this installed. So let's see how much better this looks. I know it's gonna fit, hopefully, but I already measured it, and you can put a 6.2 inch screen, but this is a 6.7 inch screen, so it's a little bit bigger. But we'll see how much better it looks, and we'll hook up the rear view camera and everything. So let's do it. All right, so I got the radio out, and I got this right here. I got this off there, and I put the radio in here. So right down here, you got your two screws. Those are your little flip out tray on each side. So you take those out, and then you can put your radio in here. I ordered the dash kit for this, but it looks like you don't need it, because look how nice that radio looks in there, and it's in there. I put the screws in there and it looks good. There's a little gap right there, but I mean, with it facing up like that, you won't be able to tell. You might be able to shimmy it over a little bit, but I mean, look at it. Look how nice that radio looks. So I'm getting ready to pull the radio out here, the wiring, and I'm gonna wire it up real quick, and then I will be back when I radio this. I have this radio installed, so I'll be back when I get this mess that was installed on my radio. I don't know why they did all that, but I got connectors and everything, so I'm gonna connect it right, and then I'll use some electrical tape after that, and I'll electrical tape it all together. But I've got some connectors, so we're gonna be doing that, and I'll show what wire goes to what, so you guys will know when you guys install a radio in a 2005 Acura RSX. So the wiring that I got right here is kind of different. You can tell right here, it doesn't go to the back of the radio. It's actually got the microphone input right here, and then this one right here says SWC input, which I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna have to look at that. But pretty much they're all labeled for you. So you got your reverse input. This is your 12 volt, so this will go to your red wire on the back of your radio here. Let's see, yeah, this is the rear view camera that I have, so this one will plug into video in, and this one right here, the red, will plug into 12 volts right here. So when you put your car in reverse, it will put power to this wire right here, 12 volts, and it will light it up, and it will actually able to turn on your rear view camera. So you can so we'll hook this one to this one. This one will hook into the back of the radio right here. I'll show you real quick. So this one right here has right there, rear camera input. So this yellow one will go to your yellow one right there, and then you have your RCAs if you want to do an external amp and all that, so you can do that. Subwoofer, video in, so if you wanted to hook up a PlayStation or something to it, you could, and that would just be video in, and then your yellow and your red, and then you just have to have a power source to power your PlayStation or Xbox or whatever video game system that you have. So, and then there the antenna, and that's pretty much it. So let's get this installed, and then I'll be right back before I put it in, and we'll test it out, see if it works. So let's do it. All right, so in the Acura RSX, and yeah, it's a little different than going from constant power and all that. So I'm going to show you real quick what I have here. So the constant, the accessory 12 volt goes from red to yellow red. Okay, your yellow, which is your ignition wire, is going to go to your white red. Your illumination one is your right here is your orange wire, and that's going to go to your red and black wire. So those are your pretty much your dimmer, your constant power, and your accessories, and then you have your black wire right there, which is your ground. So I got those hooked up. Let's hook up the speaker wires, and we'll see if it works. All right, so I finally got the radio installed, and it was like pink wire to blue and black wire. So I'll go over all that with you guys, so you guys know exactly on the 2005 RSX what speaker wires go to what, because what a pain in the butt to try to figure this out. I had to go to 3 different forums to try to figure this out, and it was a mess, but finally got it. It works. I'll show you real quick. I'll turn this up just a little bit, and then I'll turn it off. But all right, so it's working. Radio works, everything works. So we'll get the Bluetooth review camera hooked up tomorrow, because we got to take out the tail light and hook up power to it. So we will I'll be back tomorrow. I'll show you what this looks like in the daylight, and we'll finish it and see if the review camera works. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, well, it's the next day. It got pretty dark last night. You weren't able to see in the video, so I wanted to show you what it looks like in the light. And let's turn it on, and let's get this rear view camera installed, and see if it works. So let's do it. All right, so here is the 6.7 inch screen double din radio for a 2005 Acura RSX. I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit, because it was a 6.7 inch screen, and usually you can put a 6.2 inch screen, but I got it fit. Looks good. It's all in there. It's all secured. Let's turn it on real quick. Let's see what it looks like. Let's turn this down. So you heard that it worked. So radio works in it. The only thing I really don't like is there's one charging port for the USB charging, and there's one for the Apple CarPlay. It doesn't charge in the Apple CarPlay. It only charges in the one charging one, and not the Apple CarPlay. So that's the only thing I really don't like about it. That'd be my so far, that'd be my review on it. I'm gonna do a review on this radio, and in a few weeks after my daughter drives it and figures everything out and all that kind of stuff. So let's get this rear view camera installed and see if we can get it to work and see if it works good. So let's do it. All right, so I know I got a bunch of mess down there, but I got it installed. I got it plugged in here. So this is gonna run to the back license plate here, and I got it plugged into the radio. So right off of here, you're gonna have your power wire, which is gonna go to your backup light. So that's gonna power your light, which puts the power to, if you haven't seen my if you haven't seen the video, you can rewind it to the 12-volt power supply to the purple wire that says rear view camera positive input 12 volts. So this is the same wire that hooked up to that one. So this is going to put power to that wire, which signals the radio that there's power for the rear view camera, and it's also going to power that. So, and I got it all hooked up right here, yellow to yellow. So this is your video in on your radio. So this hooks up to this one, and this one will hook up to this one. This one hooks up to video in on your radio or your rear view camera positive in. Okay, so let's get this wired back there, and then I'll show you exactly what wire I put it into. So let's go in the back here and let's wire this back, and then I'll be right back when I get it wired back. No. All right, so I got the rear view camera wire ran underneath here. It's running down the rocker cover through here and back underneath here, and then right in the back right here. So I got it ran up here. So I'm gonna run it down and around here, and then run it inside right here, and then come across. So this is your rear view, your backup light. So I believe it is your green wire, because I did one on my Jeep and it was the green wire right here. So the green wire is positive, your black wire is negative. So we'll splice it into there for positive and negative, and then we'll put the light back in there, and we should be good. So now we just need to figure out how to get this right here, how we're gonna run this through from here this way. Looks like there's an opening right up here, so I'm gonna have to hook the rear view camera up here, put the other power to it, the other plug, and then see if I can run it through here and take this off here. So let me figure that out, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I got the wire all the way hooked up here, and I got it spliced in right to the backup light right there, positive, negative, and then positive, negative for the thing. I've got it zip tied here and there and there, and then it's going to go out that little grommet right there. So I just gotta seal that. But other than that, and I got the rear view camera hooked up here, so we are going to hook this up, start the car, and we're going to see if it works. So let's let the radio come on for a minute here. Turn on the AC for a second. Get a little bit cold. All right, so long for it to come on. Back up. All right, so we got that turned down. So let me move this stuff out of my way so we can take a break. And we're gonna see if it works. And we're upside down. Ha! We're upside down. But it does work. So I just gotta flip the thing over. So let me flip the thing over real quick, and then we'll be back. Alright, so I got the radio in, and it fits good, sounds good. I got the Apple CarPlay working and the reverse camera, and there you go. It's It's working, looks good. Everything's hooked up. Everything's back to normal in the trunk. I'll show you real quick. I got everything back. Got it all looking nice. See? It's all back to normal. Got it all back in here. That little panel back there. So I ended up having to run it underneath here. I gotta push this back just a little bit. There's a little clip. But other than that, it's all back to normal. There's the rear view camera there. So, and I even got this thing fixed. I had a broken tab on it, so I got some super glue and I super glued that. So I got that fixed also. So, alright, so paint work's done, body work's done, clear coat just needs to be done to this. I got a nice decal up there for her. And what happened to my RSX? It turned into sunflowers. My goodness. So quick. Yeah, sunflowers. Sunflowers everywhere. So, and it was it's late now, so I thought I'd do a little video for you guys. So we got some seat covers. Got it all cleaned up, all detailed, shampooed, vacuumed. Got the little things here. And steering wheel cover. And there's the doubled-in radio. It's got Bluetooth and wireless, the wireless microphone, and it's got Apple CarPlay and everything, and DVDs and everything. It's all cleaned up. She can plug her Apple CarPlay in there. So, yeah, it's all done. And she will be home in about 2 hours. So we will do the big surprise and see if she likes it. So Sunday, the clear coat will be here. So I'll spray this clear coat and then I'll do a video on that. So that'll be a separate video. But I got the wheels cleaned up real good. And got that wheel cleaned up. Hood needs clear coat. But besides that, there's all chip paint all right here. This all clear coat was all gone, so I got that fixed. And she's also got a license plate cover thingy that's got sunflowers on it. New headlights, new tires. So yeah, and I even fixed this thing back here too. This little this little thing back here was broken. It was broken right up here, so I took the piece out of here that came out of there and I super glued it with some Gorilla super glue, and it looks like it's holding in place. Got the back all shampooed, all cleaned out and vacuumed. Looks really nice. So, and the exhaust is fixed, and the airbag light's fixed, and the knock sensor's fixed, and the check engine light's fixed. So well, there you go. 2005 RSX. That was mine. Now, my daughter Caitlin's driving it. She just got her license.